Hello Scorpio, Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot. How are we all today? Wherever you are in the world when you're watching, a huge shout out to you. I want to look at your 2021 Scorpio. I have to say, when I was tuning into your energies, there are some powerful shifts that you've been going through. In fact, they took my breath away, really. Let me start by Scorpio rules the eighth house in astrology, and of course, the eighth house is about transformation. It's about endings and beginnings. And I feel there has been, or is, or I think it's an undergoing, you're currently experiencing a huge shift here. What was hidden is coming to the light, I have to say. It's almost like you might have kind of kept yourself away, buried yourself in order not to have experiencing this light coming through. But it's almost as if you preferred that place. You needed to be in that place of being. It's sort of like hiding yourself away. In some way, but that was absolutely needed because during that time you were growing. And I do feel I'm talking to a particular group of Scorpios when I'm saying this. So what was hidden is actually now turning toward the light. It's like you're playing a role also in something really powerful through this metamorphosis type of process that you have been going through. A really powerful shift for Scorpio, I feel. And I'm seeing that at a really, Scorpios are very, very deep. They're a water sign, and their emotions can run extremely deeply. But somehow those emotions are lightening, I should say, lightening. And I feel as a result, connections with others, you're moving into a phase, again, some people call it a new cycle, but I'm seeing so much more light coming through for you as a result of the connections you're making. Now, they could be connections with existing, relationships in your life. You're connecting again. Can I just say you're connecting again from this place of light, and that's a huge shift for you that other people will notice and experience, and it is your gift to give to others. Okay, Scorpio. That was what Spirit wanted me to say. Okay, so here we go. All right, I'm going to use, it's just making me smile because I felt the power and the intensity of that shift. So and this is where you're at. This is, I probably felt some of what you're feeling. So a light, moving into the light, and that's happiness as well. So Queen of the Moon Oracle will be some general messages, and then I decided to pull from my Crow Tarot. I don't know why, I just go where I have to go, and then I'm going to clarify with the mini Rider-Waite if I need to. But first from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. So what I'm looking for is some beautiful general messages. Beautiful general messages for Scorpio. Scorpio, Spirit knows exactly whom I'm talking to, and I don't really need to even say Scorpio. I just feel this presence, this light-filled presence. So, yeah, here we are. Happiness. Okay, so what are the messages for Scorpio? What else is there left for them to work out, even if they need to? Show me just general messages, Spirit. General messages Scorpio needs to hear in 2021. General messages, Scorpio. I do see work for you because I'm getting the image of a bee. So fruition. Okay, bringing something to fruition. And this is oh, you're kidding me. What is that there? What is that insect there? Flowers. What is that? Is that a bee? This reading is just going to be like that, Scorpio. There's a powerful light coming here, and we've got the moon. It's interesting how eclipses affect one another, but you could have had powerful shifts around the eclipse, and particularly around the eclipses in December. Now, 37 is 10, bringing something to a close and letting that light in. There's no, what's the word? No accident. This person is wearing flowers on their head, fruit, abundance, happiness, and there's our bee as well. And I'm reminded of that old saying, you catch more with honey. And I do feel that a lot of your communications are going to have that warmth and sweetness to them in 2021. Okay, gratitude. Wow. This is what makes those connections so light-filled, when we bring gratitude to the table, when we see the light in others because we're experiencing the light in ourselves. And we have gratitude for the best, not the worst, but the best of others. Gratitude. Seeing both light and dark, that's that shift here. The half moon and the full moon. Seeing both light and dark. You take that gratitude energy with you and you cannot lose. Okay, so we have fear. Okay, so now we have, it's interesting, number 11, gateway. All right, this is an important message for you. I did ask for those important messages for Scorpio. Let me just bring this laptop down. It looks like it's overheating a bit. So we've got the fear here, and we've got the crows, and imprisoned in your own fear. So really, this is this mushroom type of energy. I wondered why I was seeing a field of mushrooms in the dark and then suddenly the light coming through. You just weren't ready to open up and face the light. And this was because of a fear. This was because of a fear. And you know what? It kept you imprisoned. It affected and impacted so many areas of your life. That's gone now. Gone. Or at least that you are allowing the light in and it's dissolving. It's dissolving those strings that kept your fear attached to you. Okay, at the base of the pack is pleasure. Okay, so here is the light. And this is also gaining pleasure from other things. It's not just pleasure in the material. This is pleasure from your connections. Pleasure, gratitude. There is a deepening of this because of this light now coming through, this opening up and moving away from fear and into the light. So let's take a look at month by month with the Crow Tarot, which is interesting. Death, okay. So endings, bringing something to an end here. Processing something that ended. You're pretty much through that. Base of the pack is in the issues that have gone before, energies that underlie this transformation that you've had. Thank you, Spirit. I just want to thank Spirit for the messages that I've received so far for Scorpio. It's interesting. Sometimes I feel I'm channeling Scorpios themselves, or channeling the self. And of course, we know that we're all connected. We're absolutely all connected. The collective and the individual. The collective is made up of individuals, but even though we're individuals, we're all connected to each other and I know that's what you're understanding, that we can't be separate, we have to be connected. January to December, please, and any clarifications will be done with the Rider-Waite. Let me just really get these energies in tune with Scorpio in 2021. Scorpio 2021. Scorpio 2021. You know, some of you may have started a new relationship as well, because I'm feeling joy coming from that heart chakra. So you may have met or are in the process of meeting someone special. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio 2020. Okay. I'm seeing the hive here as well. So I keep getting a pull to these bees. Okay, so working with others. Could have met them through your work. Okay, so I'm feeling spirit around me quite strongly right now. Okay, so Scorpio, show me Scorpio in 2021, January through to December. What are the main month by month messages for our Scorpion friends? I'm just getting this light here. I'm feeling it in my third eye. There's a powerful spiritual connection happening during this reading. Ace of Pentacles in January. You've got a new start, something new, working on something new, perhaps working with others on something new. The Ace of Pentacles, beautiful way to start the day. And I think, you know, here with these, I'm just getting attracted to the yellow solar plexus chakra. You will have, through your communication, something wise, of wisdom to bring to this new start. That's why you were picked or chosen. February, we've got the Empress. So again, this abundance is coming. And it's like you're taking an overarching view, because I'm seeing the crow flying above the landscape and knowing where to put your energies and efforts. This is also emotion as well, can sometimes be obviously the Mother card, the Empress card. Somebody could be watching over you. We've got the Ace of Cups here as well. So we have this water energy coming through. You've got January, February. You've got beautiful energies, Scorpio. Beautiful energies. Let's see what's happening by March. So we have the Six of Wands. January, February, March. You're winning, you're triumphant in whatever you do. And this is what happens when you bring the light, when you open up and you move away from fear and you open yourself up, you bring the light through. Okay, by April, we've got the Emperor. For some, this is their this new person that's in their lives. You've got the Emperor and the Empress. Male and female energy, balancing the two. For some, there is definitely a new relationship, and they're equal. The Empress and the Emperor are equal. All right, let's move. That's the first quarter. First quarter is extremely positive for you. For those that are working, there's something new coming through. It will, bring abundance. March you're victorious, either in the role or even with this new relationship. You could even meet somebody through your work. Let's have a look at the second quarter, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it's for some Scorpios that are still employed. It's just, you know, working with others. For those that are not in the workforce, you either soon will be, I feel, or your whatever work you do in 2021, particularly in that first quarter, it will involve other people. There's a huge message here around connection. In June, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Gosh, talk about abundance, Scorpio. this new role or a role does bring with it a payoff. This is freedom, and also whether whether it has to do with literal money coming through the door or whether it has to do with your feelings of security. It's like what you've transformed to the light leaves you feeling extremely secure. Putting to bed those old fears enables you to find your freedom, enables you to step outside of that cage and soar, really. Okay, so July, we've got the Page of Swords. So we've got, in July, we've got a need to acknowledge some sort of truth here. This crow will be bringing you some kind of truth that you need to see. And it could be if there's a prickly relationship that manifests, or, a work colleague or someone in your community, I think you'll know how to deal with it. It's like truth. If you bring forward the truth, it absolutely will deal with that situation in July. August, we've got the Queen of Wands. This is fire energy, but it's also inspiration, passion, and new projects. Taking control of new projects and bringing your strength to the table. So I see the first quarter of some work partnerships, whether they be romantic or otherwise, taking control, being victorious in that first quarter. Working with others is highly suggested in that middle quarter, and it won't, when we work with others, it's not always easy. We have to have revelations. We have to be open to revelations, and I do feel where you weren't before you are, and that leads to some kind of strength, people wanting to acknowledge you for what you're doing, for the strength of what you're doing. Let's take a look at that last quarter. There is working with others is really highlighted, but we've got the Queen and the Knight showing up here. So I feel that you will be leading some sort of project in August, September, and it has a lot of quick and forward movement, and it does bring you a lot of rewards for the effort that you put into it. October, we have wherever we see this air energy, I feel there's a need to go back to the basics and really use your intuition to make your decisions. So in October, there's a decision for you to make. King of Wands. Now you've drawn the Knight, the Queen, and the King. Okay, the King of Wands is leadership. So for some in that last quarter, you're going to be offered a chance to lead, and you're going to take it. Nothing is going to stop you from taking it. You close down the year with the Ace of Cups. Honestly, these are fantastic cards, Scorpio. Whatever that horrendous type of issue that kept you prisoner, the crows are here to liberate you, literally. The Ace of Cups, you close down the year with a new emotional start. The Ace of Cups is beautiful energy. It heralds a new cycle. I think you've already started that cycle, but it will be very, very visible what that is in December. This is also love. This is also love, and can be partnerships, finding love, and that is on the cards for you in 2021, although I think you've already found that. You could commit by December. I wonder what January holds. I'm not going to pull that card because that would be Taroscopes 2022. I don't know that we have to do much clarification, maybe around the Page of Swords and the Two of Swords. I think it's a pretty straightforward, I think, year for you. You've already been through the worst. So let's take this Page of Swords This Page of Swords in, what month will that be? Let me go back here. August, September, October, sorry, August, April, May, June, July. Okay, let's take a look at this Page of Swords in July. So we'll do July and October. All right, so what is this Page of Swords doing here for Scorpio? What's this Page of Swords here for? The Fool. Okay, so something around a journey, something around a new start. Okay, you may have to commit financially to something, and it could be something that goes back to the past. Could be a past situation, a person from the past, a situation from the past, somebody that let you down. You could get enlightened about. One more card, please. Yeah, and the need, perhaps if someone comes back in that hasn't done you, wanting a new start, for example, there's a message here around needing to defend yourself and really not give in, not go back to the old ways, because it could even be you were hurt by this person. The King of Swords is being absolutely matter of fact about something, and not falling back into that same emotional, tie. We do have the Three of Wands at the base of the pack, which can be an overseas connection. And we've also got Temperance and Moderation. So there's a real message here not to avoid toxicity, not to step backward, but step into your strength. Okay, so let's look at October. What's happening in October here that we've got a decision that needs to be made? What's happening in October that there needs to be? It's a crossroads and a decision needs to be made. The Fool. Okay, so you're deciding on a new start. You're walking away from what no longer serves you and you're moving forward. This is could even be a new career that you're making a decision on. Endings and beginnings here. Starting a new cycle. I think this, for those Scorpions that are in the workforce, this is a new job. Deciding to take on something entirely new. It will be a move of strength, I feel, for you if you do decide that. Okay, I don't think there's anything more that I need to clarify here. Perhaps this card here. August. What is the Queen of Wands? Because you've got the Queen, the Knight. This could be this new job as well. What is this Queen of Wands doing here in August? What's she here for? A new plan, a new project, stability. Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is something around, could even be, I'm just getting a real pull to overseas here. The Devil card, toxic, needing to finish a situation with perhaps someone from the past. Yeah, okay. I think what you do in deciding you're not going to go back to this past situation, you're freeing yourself. And again, I go back to freedom here. But there is someone new. So don't fall for someone or something or an issue that wants to drag you back to the past. Keep moving forward, Scorpio, because I do feel there is someone new here for you. You close down the year. It's this person that you've earlier come into contact with. Show me this Ace of Cups. Show me this Ace of Cups. Doesn't have to be a person, can be a situation. Yep, we've got a new start. Two aces. What do I need to say? If it's a job and not a romance, you make that decision to take that new job. You're absolutely literally, as we say, on the money. It is absolutely the right decision for you. I just feel you don't even need these cards. You will already know. I'm kind of jumping forward in time intuitively. And I know that you're going to make the right decisions. Whatever the decision points are for you in 2021, you're absolutely going to make the right decisions because you've let that light in. There is a courage, that fire energy is really working for you in 2021, liberating you, facing the light, facing the strength of your passions and your inspiration. Even though that's fire energy, it's fueled by the emotions, fueled by those light-filled emotions. So congratulations, Scorpio. Whether it's in love, work, community, you're making the right decisions in 2021, and that's because of this huge shift that has occurred for you, either undergoing it now or in the past or in the imminent future. There's huge shifts, and you can only benefit from that. All right, I'll leave it there, Scorpio. I hope you find something that resonates. Namaste, my friend.